Hello, everyone. It is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Monday, January 14th. I would like to welcome you back to our daily video cast with my special guest,
Brent Furtick from TV Week Magazine. This is my This is my third appearance on your podcast.
No, I think it's your
fourth.
Fourth this winter now.
Yes.
We are winding down here because technically, let's be honest, it's really Sunday. Mm-hmm. But this is winding down this week. We only have a couple of days left. So why don't we talk about the CBS portion? They were here on Saturday. What did you think?
Well, they didn't really have a whole lot to present.
Right.
In terms of new shows, there were only two,
yes.
Both coming up in February. One called Golden Boy, which is going to be, a Friday night cop show that
yes.
didn't really, light my fire.
It didn't light my fire either.
But
he wasn't golden to this boy.
No. And then there's another one, a reality show, a new one from Marc Berman called The Job.
Yeah.
Which is essentially a televised job interview / game show / competition, and it's a little bit of a mishmash. I don't know.
My concern with The Job is it's Friday night, you're coming home, it's after a long work week. Do you want to watch a reality competition with people competing to get a job? I don't think so. And I want to say, I've been a big supporter of CBS for years. They're still the most watched network. They have been number one for 10 out of the last 11 years. But here's my concern. This wasn't a great season for them. None of their new shows broke out, including Elementary,
right.
which they keep pushing. It's after the Super Bowl. We've ordered extra episodes. It's a smash hit. It's not. Vegas is not going to come back next season. Let's be honest. And what's interesting about Vegas is it's not even they're taking it off the summer schedule, so that's never a good sign.
No.
So I don't think CBS had the best season, and I think too many crime dramas is starting to take its toll. Don't you think?
I agree. I mean, they haven't had a fresh hit in a number of years now, have they?
Well, they had Two Broke Girls last year.
Okay, that's true.
And they brought that back. And Person of Interest.
Person of Interest is again, I don't think either of these are what you would call massive hits.
Well, they hurt themselves on Monday. They hurt themselves, shifting the comedy block around. They lost a lot of steam. And they've mentioned, they clearly stated they want to bring back 2.5 Men.
Yep. And well, I mean, the flip side of that, yes, they hurt their Mondays, but look what they did to their Thursdays.
Oh, I know. I know. But Brent, you and I, out of the Big Bang Theory, if they took this video cast and put it on after it, we would be number 5 for the week. Come on. But, and then somebody asked, why do you think the Big Bang Theory is doing so well? I mean, what kind of a question is that? It's doing so well because it is a damn good show. It's funny, people relate to it, and it's just caught on like fire.
It has, and I think it's also part of this emerging nerd culture.
Yes.
It's, to paraphrase Huey Lewis, I'll date myself, it's hip to be square. How about that?
I would fit in very well on that show, I have to be honest. Now, since we are here, technically it's Sunday, and it was CW morning, you want to talk about the CW?
Yeah, again, CW. They also had 2 shows, which is frankly a lot for the CW.
Yes.
Compared to CBS.
Yes.
There's the Carrie Diaries, the Sex and the City prequel, which was, hey, I'm not the demographic they're going for, so I'm probably not the best judge of it. I thought for what it was fine.
I agree.
Then there's another show called Cult, which, you know what, if I explained it to you, this would be a 20-minute podcast.
It's the lost of the CW. You don't understand it. But this show is not appealing. No one's going to watch this. They're not going to follow it.
And it's so convoluted. You've got a show called Cult, and then there's like people who watch this show called Cult, so you got a show within a show, and you watch all these different things, and you're not sure, well, is this the show or the other thing?
It's very strange. And you know what? Here's my complaint about the CW, and I give them credit. Arrow is a hit for them. So let's give them credit. Arrow is working very well, but it's always the same story. There's always the excuse, well, Nielsen can't process 18 to 34. They're not doing it properly. And we're a huge hit, in the social media platforms. Here's the problem. We talked about it earlier. Somebody like me who's crunching ratings, I don't know how the CW shows are doing online. So I don't have any information. And they keep, blaming Nielsen that they have a small audience. You can't blame Nielsen. You really have to look at the shows themselves. Arrow is a good show. It's appealing, and it's working. Other shows are not, including Beauty and the Beast. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I had to laugh today when the president of the CW, Mark Pedowitz, said that he was very pleased with the creative direction of Beauty and the Beast. Like, really? So you want it to be this horrible? That was the goal? Okay, that's
they're never going to say anything bad. But, sometimes you have to fess up, and I would have said, look, we're not happy with the ratings for Beauty and the Beast. We gave it the full season. We wanted to find its direction. We're being patient. That's how you answer the question. You don't immediately, well, we love the it's creative. We love it. We love it. They don't love it because, it's not going to come back next season either.
Yeah, first of all, it's got no ratings.
Right.
It's a horrible show.
Yes.
Just beyond horrible.
Best looking Beast I've ever seen.
Yeah, when the Beast is better looking than me. How am I supposed to feel about that?
When the Beast is better looking than Beauty, you have a problem. But, so they're not having, I give them credit. They have Arrow, but they have holes everywhere. I think the Carrie Diaries has a shot. Did I love it? No. But do I think it could, attract some interest for the audience? Maybe.
Sure. I could see it becoming the next Gossip Girl-sized hit.
Yes, maybe.
And don't forget there is that Sex and the City fan.
Yes.
These are not normal fans.
Yes.
They are kind of crazed rabbit fans, and who definitely at least will sample the show.
Yes.
It remains to be seen whether they'll like it, but at least they will check it out.
Definitely, and we'll exit on an interesting note. Apparently, young Carrie Bradshaw will be losing her virginity in an upcoming episode. Remember James at 15, that show? And he lost his virginity, became James at 16. But young Carrie will apparently find some true love in this season.
Well, God love her.
God love her. Well, thank you very much, Brent. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark. Great to be here.
And I will be back with more news about my favorite medium, the final telecast, by the way, from the Winter Tour tomorrow. Have a great day. PBS, not TBS. PBS. Take care.